I'm starting with my pie crust for my Thankful Shepherd's Pie. And I'm using a store-bought pie crust here. I'm just crimping the sides. And we want to take a fork and just pierce the bottom so that it bakes flat. And we're gonna bake this in the oven at 450 degrees for about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna fill it with leftovers. So while that bakes, let's make the filling. Let's turn on the stove, and let's add a tablespoon of butter. So instead of adding oil this time, we're starting with butter. It's just a lot more flavorful in this type of pie. And we're just going to add the onion. And to the onion, we're gonna add 2 garlic cloves. And then a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. You just kinda wanna sweat all of the ingredients. Let's add some gravy. So I've got some leftover gravy, and I wanna use a cup. And a cup of whole milk. The Parmesan cheese we're gonna use at the end. But first, let's start with the turkey. I'm just gonna use some dark meat and some white meat. I've got a little bit of both. So let's get all the turkey into the sauce. We're also gonna use a cup of glazed carrots, and buttery and delicious. Glazed carrots is one of those recipes that Todd's grandmother used to make every Thanksgiving. So I'm just gonna add a half a cup of peas, and a half a cup of sweet frozen corn that I thawed. Jade's a big lover of peas and corn, so when I add that in, I think it's always sort of a home run. And it adds lots of color, and I love color in my food. Now, we need to add some fresh herbs. So I'm gonna add some thyme, some oregano, and some parsley. We'll add that right in there. It smells good. And we're just gonna fill the pie with the turkey and veggie filling. Smells good. Okay, and just make a nice even layer. Let's grab our leftover mashed potatoes. And mashed potatoes are huge in my house. So 2 cups of leftover mashed potatoes to put right on top. When you're using leftover mashed potatoes, you wanna make sure they come to room temperature. It makes it a lot easier to spread them. If they're super cold, they tend to be a little bit too clumpy. Awesome. The final touch. We're gonna just grate some Parmesan cheese right over the top of this. So we're gonna bake this at 450 degrees for about 30 minutes until the top is a nice golden brown and the inside of the pie is warm through and just delicious. There you have it. Finishing touch, the leftover gravy. I just heated it up a bit and just kind of pour it right over the top. Some people like a lot of gravy, some people don't like a lot of gravy, so it kind of just depends. And let's go for it. Mashed potato, turkey, gravy. Honestly, it really is like a nice warm hug.